There comes a time in every person's life when the world suddenly feels silent. You sit on the edge of your bed, staring at the floor, wondering how everything fell apart so quickly. The people you trusted the most become memories. The places you loved become heavy with pain. And even the air you breathe feels heavier than before. You tell yourself it's just another bad day, but deep down you know, your heart has been broken. The pain isn't just emotional, it's physical. It sits deep in your chest like a weight you can't lift. You want to scream, you want to cry, but nothing feels enough. You start asking questions. Why me? Why now? Why this? But no voice answers back. Heartbreak isn't just about losing someone. It's about losing a part of yourself that lived inside that love. You remember the laughter, the promises, the dreams that once felt so real, and now they all look like scenes from another lifetime. Nights become longer, sleep disappears, and even when you do close your eyes, your mind keeps replaying everything. Every word, every moment, every goodbye. You think healing means forgetting. You think time will erase it. But healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means learning to live again. So you start small. One day you take a walk outside. You notice how the wind feels against your skin, how the sun still shines even though your heart feels dark. You realize that life hasn't stopped, only you have. The world keeps moving and maybe, just maybe, you can move too. Healing begins not when the pain ends, but when you choose to take one small step, to breathe, to feel, to live again. It's okay if you're not okay today. It's okay if all you did was survive. Because even surviving is a form of strength. Every tear that falls is cleansing your soul. Every breath you take is rebuilding your heart. Healing doesn't happen in one night. It happens one day at a time. And one day you'll wake up and realize the pain didn't win. You did. Healing is not a straight road. It's a long, winding path that takes you through light and darkness, silence and chaos. Some mornings you wake up feeling strong, ready to start again. But then one small thing, a song, a smell, a memory, can pull you right back into the storm. You think, maybe I haven't healed at all, but that's not true. Healing doesn't mean the pain disappears. It means you're learning to live with it. It means you can stand in the middle of the storm and still breathe. Every scar, every tear, every sleepless night, they're all proof that you are trying, that you haven't given up. There are days when your heart feels numb, when you look at the world and see no color. You try to smile, but your lips refuse. You see people laughing, holding hands, living freely, and you wonder if you'll ever feel that way again. It's okay to question. It's okay to fall apart. It's okay to feel lost. Because that's how healing really works. It breaks you before it rebuilds you. Every emotion you face, even the darkest ones, are shaping you into someone wiser, softer, and stronger. Pain has a strange way of teaching us what peace truly means. Don't hide from what hurts. Sit with your pain. Let it speak to you. There's wisdom in every heartbreak, a hidden message behind every tear. Sometimes the universe breaks your heart not to punish you, but to guide you, to show you the truth about yourself and what you truly deserve. Maybe the person you loved wasn't meant to stay. Maybe that door closed so you could walk towards something better. Every heartbreak clears space for something new, something brighter, something real. You might not see it now, but every time you choose peace instead of anger, every time you forgive instead of hate, every time you get up after falling, your heart learns to heal. Healing doesn't mean you forget the person or the pain. It means you stop letting it control your life. You start to accept that some people are lessons, not destinies. You learn that closure isn't always found in words. Sometimes it's found in silence. So take your time. There's no rush. You don't need to heal in public or explain your journey to anyone. Some days healing looks like crying until you sleep. Other days it looks like smiling again, even when no one notices. Every small victory matters. Every day you survive the ache, you grow stronger. Your heart is learning its rhythm again, finding its way back to peace. It might take weeks, months, maybe even years, but it's happening. Slowly, quietly, faithfully. And one morning, you'll realize you didn't just survive the pain, you transformed through it. You became someone new, someone brave, someone whole. And then, one day, something changes. Not in a loud, dramatic way, but quietly, like dawn breaking after a long, endless night. You open your eyes and realize the heaviness that once crushed your chest has softened. The silence that once screamed inside your head now feels peaceful. The pain hasn't completely vanished, but it no longer owns you. It has become a part of you, a chapter, not the whole story. You take a deep breath, and for the first time in a long time, it doesn't hurt. That's how healing works, slowly, silently, beautifully. You start noticing things again. The sound of birds outside your window, the warmth of the morning sun on your skin, the smell of coffee, the laughter of strangers, the comfort of a familiar song. Life starts to feel alive again. You find yourself smiling at little things. Not because everything is perfect, but because you've learned to find beauty even in imperfection. You realize that healing wasn't about forgetting what broke you. It was about rediscovering yourself, piece by piece, day by day. One day, you'll meet someone who makes you laugh again. Not because they fill your emptiness, but because you no longer need someone to. You've learned that love doesn't begin with someone else. It begins with you. You'll understand that the most beautiful love story is not about finding the right person, but about becoming the right person. The one who is kind to themselves, patient with their journey, and gentle with their heart. You'll stop blaming yourself for things that weren't your fault. You'll stop chasing people who were never meant to stay. You'll stop reopening old wounds just to see if they still hurt. Because you'll know that healing doesn't mean erasing the past. It means rising above it. It means learning to live again without fear, without anger, without regret. Every heartbreak that once felt like an ending was really a beginning. Every scar that once made you feel weak is now proof of your strength. The light returns when you least expect it. It sneaks in through the cracks of your heart, through the laughter of a friend, the kindness of a stranger, the peace of a quiet evening. You start to feel grateful, not for the pain, but for the lessons it brought. You realize that every person who hurt you was a teacher. Every goodbye was redirection. Every tear was cleansing you for something greater. So, if you're listening to this right now, remember this. You don't have to rush your healing. You don't have to pretend you're okay. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. All you need to do is take it one day at a time. Some days will still be hard, and that's okay. Healing isn't about being happy every day. It's about learning to love yourself, even on the sad ones. There will come a morning when you'll look in the mirror and see peace in your eyes. You'll smile, not because everything is perfect, but because you finally made it through. You'll realize that your heart, once shattered, has rebuilt itself stronger than ever. You'll know that love still exists, in your kindness, your patience, your hope. So keep going. Keep breathing. Keep believing, because no matter how dark it feels now, the sun always rises again. You are healing, not all at once, but one beautiful day at a time.